Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I am Group 1 and I will explain about Adverb clause. Before I explain about it, I want to introduce myself. Okay, my name is Alberto Karta Dinata. I'm from Electrical Engineering Matter, Faculty of Engineering, Sriwijaya University. My lecturer is Ma'am Amelia, SPD, MPD. What is the adverb clause? Clause is a group of words that consist subject and verb. The function of adverb clause is to explaining or modify verb. Adverb clause is dependent clause. It can stand alone. Adverb clause needs conjunction to connecting that to the independent clause. It's called subordinate conjunction. Subordinate conjunction. Time, when, whenever, before, after, and will. Contrast, although, whereas. Reason, because, since. Place, where, wherever, everywhere. Purpose, so that, such, that, so. And comparison, other than, else. Of course, about time, it tells us about when something happens. When, whenever, before, after, will, until, and etc. Can be placed at the beginning, middle, or end of a sentence. At the beginning or in the middle, they require a comma. Example of when. 1. You will like my friends when you know them. Main clause, you will like my friends. Subordinate conjunction, when. Dependent clause, you know them. And adverb clause, when you know them. Second, example of whenever. Whenever you want, I'll help you. Main clause, I'll help you. Subordinate conjunction is whenever. Dependent clause is you want. And adverb clause is whenever you want. Third, example of before. I'll do my homework before I go back to school. Main clause is I'll do my homework. Subordinate conjunction before. Dependent clause I go back to school. And adverb clause before I go back to school. Last example of after. After the final exam has finished, the students go to the main hall. Main clause is the students go to Main clause is the students go into the main hall. Subordinate conjunction is after. Dependent clause is the final exam has finished. So, adverb clause is after the final exam has finished. Adverb clause of contrast or concession. 1. Talk, all talk, and even talk. Example. 1. Talk, he has plenty of money. He doesn't spend much. Second, we enjoy our camping holiday, although it rained every day. Even talk is a slightly stronger form of all talk. Example, even though the exam was easy, I failed. 2. Despite and in spite of. Despite and in spite of are prepositions which are used with first to show contrast, and after them we use a noun or a pronoun. Example, despite the pain in his leg, he completed the marathon. 2. In spite of his best efforts, they just could not success. Whereas and while. We use whereas or will to contrast two opposite facts. We don't matter negative or positive meaning. Example 1. I like traveling by plane. Will or whereas my husband does not. 2. Will there was no conclusive evidence. Most people thought he was willed. 5. Even if. Even if is used to emphasize that, although may happen or may be true, it will not change a situation. Example, I would not tell you even if I knew. 6. However. However is used to introduce a statement that contrasts with or seems to contradict something that has been said previously. Example, however you look at it, you can criticize that. 2. He was feeling bad. He went to work, however, and tried to concentrate. Adverbial clause of reason. 1. Because. I lent him the book because he needed it. 2. As. Example, as John was the youngest, I looked after him. 3. Since. Example, since we live near the sea, we often go swimming. 4. Saying or that. Example, saying that seems as if it will rain. We had better leave now. As long as. Example, as long as you are here, we can study together for the exam. 6. With. Example, with the final exam coming next week, I have no time for my family. 7. Will. Example, will you are in France, you can bring me some cheese. And 8. Adverbial clause can also be used without a subordinator. Example, knowing their taste, she was able to bring a gift they would like. Direct reason relationship. 1. Cause and effect. Example, the roses are growing so well because I watered them. We can purpose this sentence by interesting the cause for or the reason that. The cause for the roses growing so well or the reason that the roses are growing so well is that I watered them. 2. Reason and consequence. Example, I watered the roses because they were dry. 3. Motivation and result. Example, I watered the roses because my mom told me so. 4. Circumstance and consequence. Example, since the weather has improved, the game will be held as planned. Indirect reason relationship. Example, Mary is your favorite cousin because your parent told me so. We can paraphrase this sentence by inserting since in the place of because. Since your parent told me so, I can say that Mary is your favorite cousin. Place. Adverb clause about place. Adverb clause of place tell us about where something happens, indicates the place about which the verb tells. The adverb clause of place starts with where, wherever, everywhere. Example 1. Wherever you live, I will come to that place to live. 2. They can stay where they are. 3. The marble rolled around in my hand. 4. Hurry, you are getting behind. 5. Mary fell down. We decided to drop in on Jack. 7. Let's get up at the next stop. 8. We rode on for several more hours. 9. He turned over and went back to sleep. Simple question. 1. This is a place blank blank blank. The Dutch impression Vangeren Diponegoro. Option A. On which. B. Where. C. There. D. That. E. Which. Answer is B. Where. Because the answer tell me about where the Dutch impression Pangeran Diponegoro. Purpose. Adverb clause purpose. Adverb clause of purpose are introduced by the subordinating conjunction that, so that, in order that, and less. 1. We eat that we may live. Example 2. He works hard so that he will become a millionaire. Example 3. Put on your warm clothes lest you should catch a chill. She wants to study in England so that she can perfect her English. Auxiliary verb or can. 5. We are starting now so that we will reach there before sunset. Auxiliary verb or will. Simple question. 1. The police and anti-terror team are clearing the area of police headquarters. Blank blank blank. It is safe from bomb threatening. Option A. So that. B. Because. C. Whenever. And D. although. Option E. B and D is incorrect because the sentence is perfectly when the option take a sentence, and C whenever it is wrong because it is not answer perfect. Then 1. Adverb clause of comparison of manner. It happens as I told you. Example 2. Do to others as you wish them to do to you. 3. He seemed anxious as if he expected something to happen. As the 4. As the twig is bent, so will the tree grow. Adverb clause of comparison of degree. Example 1. She is as with she is beautiful. Example 2. He is not so rich as he appears. Example 3. He is not so foolish as you think. E plus adverb clause plus comma and adverb plus adverb clause. Example 1. The sooner it is done, the better. The more one gets, the one more wants. The higher you ascend, the colder it becomes. Further example. She is older than she looks. 2. No one is a better judge than he is. 3. I could do no other than I did. Of the adverb clause of comparison is often not expressed but understood. Example 1. Nobody knows it better than I do. 2. No one is a better judge than he is. 3. It will happen as sure as that is sure. Example question. 1. The car speed blank 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 the fighter jet does. Option A. More fast. Option B. As fast as. Option C. Fast. Option D. Faster. Answer from the question is B. Us plus us. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you take a new tricks about other class. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.